Hey Black Roses, it's Chrissie, your Maknae, and tonight's episode is a special one. People keep asking me what Rosetopia means to me. Honestly, for me it isn't a place on a map, it's the people. It's the friends I found because of one band, The Rose, and the family I never expected to have. Janet and Leah. This is my Rosetopia. So pour yourself a soju, crack open a beer, settle into your favorite spot, and let me tell you how one simple question, "Are you a black rose?" changed my life. Okay, Black Roses, random question. Have you ever gone to a concert expecting to make memories with your favorite artist and ended up finding your people instead? Because that's exactly what happened to me. When I bought my ticket for Wusong's Before We Die concert in San Antonio, my only goal was to finally hear those songs live and see Wusong and Dojun perform in person. I was so excited to be surrounded by fellow Black Roses, soak in that incredible concert atmosphere, and make memories with the community I already felt connected to through music. What I didn't realize was that the concert itself wasn't going to be the biggest memory I'd take home. The people I was about to meet would be. What I wasn't expecting was to meet two wonderful women who would completely change my life. That's where Leah and Janet come in. Now looking back, it's kind of funny because we really were three strangers at the same concert, but completely unaware of each other's existence. It wasn't until the next morning that everything changed. By pure coincidence, we had all stayed at the same hotel. We happened to run into each other at breakfast, and someone asked a simple question. "So, are you a black rose?" That one question turned into introductions, talking about the concert, sharing stories, exchanging phone numbers, and before we knew it, breakfast had turned into an 1 hour long conversation. But just 60 minutes. Just 60 minutes, that's all it took. None of us knew it then, but those 60 minutes would change our lives. We live in different states. We come from different backgrounds. We have different careers, different stories, different lives. But somehow, the rose brought us to the same place at exactly the right time. Looking back now, I can't help but think maybe our red threads were almost meant to cross. The only thing we had in common was one incredible artist and our love for the rose. And somehow, that was enough. Within minutes, we were talking about concerts, music, biases, life, and laughing like we'd known each other for years. That was us. There wasn't any awkwardness, no pretending to be someone else. From that one breakfast, our friendship just kept growing. Since then, we shared airports, road trips, concert lines, hotel rooms, watch parties, Zoom calls, FaceTimes, and enough group chats to last a lifetime. And somewhere along the way, Leah's house became our home away from home, our home base. It's become so familiar that the second we walk through the door, our phones automatically reconnect to her Wi-Fi. No password, no questions, just welcome back. And honestly, I think that's my favorite part, because it's no longer just Leah's house. It's our place. It's where trips begin, where concerts get planned, where we relive memories until 2 in the morning, and where we remind each other that life is meant to be lived. Who would thought that one concert, one breakfast, and one simple question, "Are you a black rose?" would lead to all of this? People still ask me, how do you know they're real friends if you met online? I always smile because they stopped being online friends a long time ago. They're family. We've been there for each other through the exciting moments and the hard ones. When life gets messy, they're there. When something amazing happens, they're the first people I want to tell. When one song completely destroys me emotionally, they don't ask why. They already understand. So looking back, Wusong's Before We Die concert wasn't just another concert. It was the beginning of one of the greatest friendships I ever had. And honestly, that's the magic of this fandom. The rose brought us together, but the friendship is what kept us together. But here's the thing, our story isn't unique. I honestly believe there are hundreds, maybe thousands of stories just like ours happening over the world. Complete strangers meeting because of one band. People from different countries, different generations, different backgrounds, finding each other because they all showed up to hear the same songs. And then they keep showing up at the next concert, in another city, at a documentary screening, at a fan event, in podcast communities like K-Rockcast, on Instagram, in group chats, until one day you realize these people aren't just concert friends. They're your travel buddies, your confidants, your partners in crime, your unis, your chosen family. And I really hope the members of the Rose know what they've created. Yes, they've written incredible music. Yes, they've built an amazing career. But they also built something so much bigger than that. They've created a community where people heal together, where the music may bring us through the door, but it's the people who keep us coming back, where kindness comes naturally, where strangers become family, where someone who walks into a venue alone rarely leaves feeling alone. I'm living proof of that. The Rose gave me the music that started my healing. Black Roses gave me the people who continue it every single day. Leah and Janet are part of my story now, just like Debbie, Susan, Anne, Sarah, Shelley, and so many other Black Roses I've met over the years. Every concert, every documentary screening, every freebie exchange, every online conversation has added another chapter to this journey. It's amazing how often we run into the same faces again and again. What started as a quick conversation in a concert line turns into a hug at the next show, catching up over coffee before a concert, or sitting together at a movie screening months later. That's when you realize this isn't just a fandom anymore. It's a community. It's Rosetopia. And maybe that's exactly what the Rose always hoped it would become. So if you're listening and you've made a friend because of the Rose, or maybe 10 or more, know that you're part of something much bigger than a fandom. You're part of a community built on music, kindness, healing, and human connection. And honestly, I think that is one of the greatest gifts the Rose has ever given us. So if you see me, Leah, and Janet somewhere down the road, whether it's a concert, a documentary screening, standing in a merch line, or handing out freebies, please come say hi. Tell us your story. Tell us where you're from. Tell us who your bias is. Because that's exactly how this all started for us, with one simple conversation. So, wherever you are tonight, whether you're listening at home, driving to your next concert, or planning your next adventure with your favorite people, I hope this episode reminds you that sometimes the greatest gift a band can give us isn't just the music, it's each other. So here's to the Black Roses we've met, the memories we've made, and the friends who became family. You never know when the person standing next to you in the merch line might become part of your story. We go as one, and we rose together. And as always, I rose you. Chrissie, your Maknae out.